What's up, guys? Welcome to the channel and welcome to Orcs Must Die Deathtrap. This is the multiplayer continuation of the Orcs Must Die franchise. I'm going to be playing single player because I don't have any friends that really enjoy tower defense games. But anyway, like I just said, this is a tower defense style game where you control a hero and fight hordes of bad guys. It's pretty fun so far. I've done, I don't know, 5 or 6 matches just to kind of check it out and see if I was willing to put it up on the channel. And I am, obviously, as you can see. But anyway, there's a number of characters you can choose from. Let's go ahead and take a look at those real quick. We got Van. He's kind of your starter, kind of a middle-of-the-road kind of character. We got Rin. We got Harlow, Mac, Kalos, Sophie, and then these other two you unlock later on. I assume by beating the game. But anyway, like I said, we're going to be playing as Van. Van has a little crossbow for his thing. Very high rate of fire. It's pretty much a machine gun. And then, let's see, he's got Rift Protection, creates a temporary barrier on the Rift that prevents Rift points from being lost. That's like your ultimate ability. Every character has one. Rift Teleport just teleports you back to the Rift. Double Jump, which is your movement skill. All the characters have different movement skills, or one of two different movement skills, either Blink or Double Jump. I think the Blink is better, but anyway. Let's see, you got a Charge Beam secondary, which is just a big laser. Rift Orb, that powers up your traps. And Rift Lightning is our passive ability, which empowers the Rift to periodically shoot lightning at nearby enemies. And there's like wardrobes and stuff that you can choose to change up. I haven't unlocked any of them, I don't think. But anyway, like I said, we're going to be playing as Van. There's different traps that you can purchase. By the way, if you come out over here to the anvil icon on the map, talk to this guy. He will show you the other things that you can purchase. There's 3 different types of traps. There's ceiling traps, there's floor traps, and then there's wall traps. That just determines where you can place them in the environment. So, yeah. Anyway, let's get into this. So one of the other things that makes this version of Orcs Must Die a little bit different is that it has a kind of little bit of a roguelite mode where you go through missions. You've got little modifiers that you can pick from, stuff like that. But anyway, let's see. What do we have here? Cost of every trap goes by 100 for every placed trap of the same kind. That kind of sucks. Patio, library, hedge maze, and back alley sewers. No, let's go for a reroll. I don't really like any of these. Okay, physical traps cost 100% additional. Traps cannot be sold once placed. Starting rune coin is reduced by 4,000 per War Mage. I don't like these either. I don't like these either. I mean, no turning back isn't that big a deal. Yeah, let's go for it. Why not? At this screen, I'm pretty sure you can change your character if you so choose. I don't know if you can play the same character as another person. I assume not, but I don't really have a way to test that right now. This is up to 4 players, by the way. So if you've got 3 friends that like tower defense games, then definitely let them know about this. They may enjoy it. Okay, so what have we got here? We've got 2 separate paths, which are kind of convening here right next to the rift. The rift is the thing we have to protect. You can see a number at the top of our screen, which is 40. That's how many enemies we can let through before we lose. And then we've also got these other doors over here that will open up later on. This isn't the most friendly of maps, I'm gonna be honest. Alright. Well, first off, I want to see... Maybe we can make it so that the enemies are forced to go up those stairs and then get routed into this hallway right here. Or this little balcony, I suppose it is. Kind of sucks we don't have a whole lot of roof coverage right here, but we can make do. Okay. So, how do we want to do this? We've got a number of options at our disposal, by the way, to block enemies. Chiefly among them is our barricade. Our barricades, those you can place down, and that will make it so that enemies are forced to route around them, which is kind of cool. That's an interesting little side way through there. Wonder if we could try to force enemies to go that way. That could be interesting. I think we can sell our barricades once we place them. Yes, we can. Okay. So we can kind of experiment a little bit here. Okay, so that's routing them this way. In order to route them that way, so they can still walk around this way.
Make them go where I want them.
There we go. So that's forcing them to walk that way. From here, I would need to do that. This is very convoluted. So that'll make them walk all the way around this way. So we could try to consolidate our defenses this way. That might work. It's got to be past this point, though, because this is where the enemies are going to be all merging at once. Yeah, okay, I guess we can try to make this work. Okay, so from here, we can kind of add little things to this to try and make this a little bit better. So, let's talk some of our traps, huh? We've got a briar patch, which, put that right there, which, the way that works is, as it deals damage to enemies, it will expand its area of influence, and hopefully cover a very large area. I think every single enemy will have to walk through here, with the exception of flyers, which flyers will address when we get to them. But they shouldn't be that big a problem. So, okay, every single enemy, or every single ground enemy should walk through here, so this should be expanding pretty handily, I think. Up until that point, we can start to throw down some of these guys. Oops. Whatever.
Let's give them a little surprise.
We'll do 2 layers. So these are crossbows that shoot relatively quickly. They're pretty nice, I like them. From there, let's see. Let's throw some of these guys down here. The way these guys work is they pick a target and they start shooting at it, and they can shoot, I think, up to 5 targets with like 3-round burst seed kind of things. They're pretty cool. Okay, from here, do I want to do that? Not really. Not really. We could try to influence kind of where they're going to walk a little bit
Keep them out.
this way. And we could put down some laser traps.
A gift from the heavens.
Alright, that's everything. Okay, right, let's send it.
I've been waiting.
Might have been better to put the briar patch here, so that way they would be forced to walk straight through the laser. Whatever it is what it is. It'll still do something. So, let's go take a look at what we've got spawning, huh? Oh, nice. They're coming off of ships. That's pretty cool, actually. Oh, I guess it doesn't extend that far. That's fine. So you can see different icons, different colors of icons. Green icons, I believe, are buffing units. Whereas the red are kind of your generic enemies. As you can see, our accuracy isn't amazing. We got some kobolds coming through.
I don't even remember you.
There's easier ways to deal with them, depending on the types of traps you got set up. Once our briar patch gets expanded big enough, it won't be a problem. At least for this level of difficulty that we're on. Welcome to Arrow Alley, jerks. Yeah, seems to be working. So this blue thing will increase your ultimate percentage by 20%. Pretty convenient.
Is that the best you can do?
Your traps, barricades, and stuff like that can take damage on occasion, so you do have to be a little bit careful of that. Yeah, this seems to be working alright. All out of barricades, but we'll make do. Easy. Okay. Placement limit for barricades is increased. You know what? I might actually take that. Piercing shot is probably what I would normally take, but I think I'm going to take this. Just so we can do this. Now they're forced to walk through the lasers. Good for us. So as enemies die, they will continue to drop things. I think there's a skull you can pick up, which increases a meta currency. There's the coin we just picked up, which is increasing your rune coins, which is what you spend to place traps. I'm going to place another briar patch here. And let's go for one of these guys here, too. Yeah. Not the best bounce path, but it's mostly in the area that they'll be moving. As far as other things we can put down some more of these.
I'll be done when you can't see any more wall.
There we go. Okay, cool. I think that's good.
My crossbow is ready.
And this time I'll just kind of let them get to the traps. The sooner our briar traps start doing some real damage, the better. Okay, the mound isn't a problem. That's a little a modifier that can start up that'll do random things, but the position of it is, you know, doesn't matter.
Never gets old.
Back off. So you can see some purple icons showing up. Those are enemies that can go past our defenses, I believe. So we want to be a little bit careful about them. They tend to go for the players first and foremost. So, not that big a deal. We're starting to get some bigger enemies now. So yeah, you want to kind of keep an eye on the mini-map just to see which colors of enemies are coming for you. Seems to be working. Where would I want to put this other barricade I've got? I don't know. I'll hold on to it. So yeah, now it's just a bunch of waiting for the enemies to come and die. I don't even think our Briar Patch has really done that much damage. Ow. He shot me. That's another thing you have to be careful of. You have to be careful of crossbowmen, archers, and ranged units. They'll attack us. So you see how those ×3 are showing up? That means that you've dealt, what is it? You've killed the enemy with damage sources from at least 3 different traps or 3 different sources of damage. Those contribute towards your overdrive percentage. So you want to diversify kind of how you're dealing your damage, if you can help it. Right now it doesn't really matter that much because we're still beating everything. Okay, damage is increased to 50% that are enemies that are poisoned. I don't have a source of poison right now, so that doesn't really matter that much. Rift Orb gains Rift Lightning. Actually, I'm going to take that.
It is done.
I'm going to take that. So we've got 14,000 for our additional coins. Let's start throwing in some other damage sources, huh? Let's go for one of these. This one splits a beam off and does damage to a number of different units. That's fun. I could throw some of these out here. These are ice-based turrets, if, you know, it wasn't obvious. And, yeah, sure, I'll throw another one of these out here. Okay, so we've got another door opening over here to the side, which is just fine, because it should be encountering our traps that we've already set up, and I'm already here, so yeah, let's do it.
They're done for. I'm coming for them. We found another way in.
So they're gonna bust that open. Might try out our new little lightning Rift Orb thing.
There's a
That's cool. Yeah, it's working. Alright. So the triangle blue right there, that's a flying enemy on the mini-map. We've also got a hunter coming up. We'll have to be a little bit careful about that. Hoo-hoo, that was close. That was pretty close. So much so that I'm actually going to place this here. Okay, that howl means that hunters are coming for us. A particular type of hunter, which is a kobold. Or not a kobold, it's a werewolf thing. They're a little bit of a pain. I think they specifically go for players. So far, it's working. Yeah, that Rift Lightning upgrade is pretty good, actually. Pretty good, I say. I don't know what the uptime is on it. About halfway. Alright, what do we have? Damage is increased 20% to slowed enemies. Enemies entering the rift have a 10% chance to add a rift point. Charge beam has an additional 20% chance to critical hits. These aren't wowing me. I don't think I have a way to slow enemies right now. If I had a tar trap, that would be pretty good, but I guess we'll go with this. You can re-roll these things. But, yeah. Okay, next path is opened, which isn't a problem, because it's just opening straight into where we already are. I'm going to do a couple of these, by the way. Just to, just funsies. There we go. You can kind of put those down relatively easily. They're pretty cheap. And they can help deal with kobolds and stuff like that. Kobolds are the fast runners. Yeah. That's fine. Yeah, whatever. It is what it is. Other than that, we should just kind of keep amping up our stuff here. Our prior batches haven't even done anything. Which I suppose isn't the biggest problem to have. Fit. That's probably fine. Could put it here. Yeah, sure, why not? Why not?
Through here. You're too stupid.
Yeah, we can throw more laser traps there as we progress.
Let's make them hurt.
I believe there's 6 waves, and then you're done with any given map. Alright, next one's open, and they're through with a hunter, no less.
I keep getting better, and the orcs. One sec, I'm out.
You got some flyers coming over here too. They bypass barricades, try to go straight for the rift. They're normally pretty weak though. I haven't really encountered any super strong flyers yet, so mostly fine. Can place traps in the middle of a wave, by the way. Oops. Yeah, whatever. We'll set them off. We'll offset them slightly.
Never expect anything on the ceiling.
There we go.
Fortunately, you got to meet a War Mage today.
Yeah, our ceiling traps are doing some work, though. are you shooting at? I guess the projectiles just aren't making it in time. Oh, that guy got messed up. Poisoned. Not a problem. It's just a little bit of poison. Traps near the rift deal damage. Gains a second charge for the beam. Maximum HP increase. I don't think maximum HP increase is that big a deal. You can skip these and gain, you know, like a barricade and some extra rune coins if you so choose. And, you know, I think I'm going to do that this time. So, okay. What do I want to do with this barricade, huh? No clue. No clue. I don't really need to put it anywhere. Whatever. Right there. Okay. So there's not a whole lot else I really have to place. I think we're good. Put down another briar patch. Sure, why not? Alright. Have any of these expanded yet? No.
I'm always ready. Like lambs to the slaughter. The ugly, disgusting, bloodthirsty lambs.
Overall, I think we're good. I don't even know if we're going to lose any HP. Famous last words, I know. Another kobold spawned. You could destroy those, by the way, given, you know, you don't have any annoying things to stop you, like modifiers, but yeah, anytime mounds or like unstable rifts show up, you can get rid of them, if you so choose. That was close, actually. A couple flyers almost made it to the rift. Wasn't super paying attention, but thankfully we've got our little ultimate ready. Probably would have lost at least 1 point. But I wasn't punished because I got lucky. This flyer coming up over here, that's why I'm kind of hanging out over here. There it is. Easy. We got some more green flyers coming up. I think those ones are poison flyers. Not super worried about kobolds, to be honest. Yeah, they're not even making it to our briar patches. Kind of a shame, really. Oh, none of them made it to the rift. It's probably one of those green flyers. Ah, whatever. It is what it is. So it does not deplete while Rift Protection is active. That's interesting. Proliferate Spitter is good too. Yeah, let's go with that.
War Mage. My overdrive is ready.
Okay. Nothing too crazy. I don't know if these are going to hit the flying enemies, but
No kill box is complete
we could
without
try.
Wall traps.
Why not? We've got enough coin to go. Let's go here. Oh yeah, forgot to grab these things.
Left, right, and center. They'll be surrounded.
Then, I don't know, we could put down more of these guys.
My wallet's empty.
Alright, I think this is the
It's
last
go
wave. Yep. So yeah, each round is going to take 20 to 30 minutes, depending on how extensive you want to be with your trap usage and whatnot. This is coming out to be about 35 minutes with me yammering on and whatnot, so not too bad. Oh, that's an inconvenient placement for that. I don't think so. That was right next to the rift. No, thank you. It looks like we've got a boss or something coming in too, so we'll be a little bit careful about that.
Hey, can we talk about this? Too slow, idiot.
Maybe that's like a loot goblin type enemy. It's running away. Where are you?
Like lambs to the slaughter. The ugly, disgusting, bloodless lambs. You have got to be kidding me!
Got him. It's the only thing you drop. Those. Unless that equates to, I don't know, extra skulls at the end of any given match, then not a whole lot of reason to chase them. I mean, he sure dropped a lot. We're almost done anyway. Yep,
Any
there
other
it
way?
is. What a weird little face. Okay. Yeah, I don't think that really equated to much of anything else. Collecting all those. Would have been nice if it was, you know, before the final wave. But yeah, you can choose to go forward and continue with another set of missions. We're not going to do that right now. But yeah, that's the game. Pretty standard trap defense type of a game. You unlock things as you go. Half of all unspent rune coins at the end of the level will be granted once at the start of the next level. Interesting. Successful perfect recharge. 1 damage is increased by 10%. That's kind of cool. And 200 enemies with ice traps. War Mages deal twice as much damage to enemies frozen by ice traps. That's pretty good. So, yeah, those are modifiers for your runs, the threads. Those were the little card things that we were picking up in the middle of, in between waves. Little modifiers. So, I've got 1 gold skull. What do we want to buy? I don't know. Maybe another ceiling trap? Or ground traps, actually, might be a good idea. I don't have a whole lot of those. Poison flower, maybe? Yeah, let's go with the poison flower. So yeah, from there, you can spend your coins over here. He will allow you to upgrade your traps in various ways. I've upgraded a few of them. Like I upgraded, where the heck is it? Yeah, here it is, yeah. I upgraded this guy almost to full. How much would it be to upgrade to full anyway? Can't do it. Could do 1. That's okay. And then there's another thing that you can also upgrade, which is... where is it? You can upgrade your actual War Mages. Were you elixirs? I think you were elixirs. Yeah. This is stuff that can't afford just yet.
The orcs have only grown more aggressive. What have you learned? Warwick's defeat. There's more to leading than killing orcs.
Ah, here we go. Okay, yeah, so this one you can also spend the skulls on for a lot of upgrades. I haven't done any of these yet. Start over here. Primary attack power, sure. These ones, I believe, are general. This is your general skill tree, whereas these ones are specific to your War Mage. So, yeah. Something to consider. It's kind of cool. I like the idea of the Rift Lightning.
Until
Alright.
next time.
So, anyway, yeah, that's going to do it as far as this episode is concerned. If you guys want to see more, you just got to let me know. And, I don't know, maybe I can figure out how to get some people in here, and we could try to do some multiplayer. But, for now, we'll just be doing single player if this continues, which may or may not. I don't know, we'll see. It's up to you guys. But, yeah, I will see you all in the next episode of whatever we're going to be playing. You guys all take care and stay safe out there. Bye-bye.